Hi everyone. I'm going to go over the features of a circle problem set on Khan Academy, where you are asked to find the center and the radius of a circle given the equation of a circle. So the first thing that you have to know, and if you watch the Khan videos, he explained this, is what the equation of a circle is. So the equation of a circle is denoted by x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared, where h is the x-coordinate of the of the center, and k is the y-coordinate of the center, and r is the radius. Okay, so when you're given the formula, or you're given the equation of a circle, because it's minus h and minus k, these numbers right here, so this would be h and this would be k, are actually, the center is actually the opposite of these numbers that you see here. So this says negative 13.4. So therefore, the center, the x-coordinate center, is not negative 13.4, it's positive 13.4 because of this negative h value here. So basically, it changes the sign. And then here we have positive 2.6. So this one is actually not positive 2.6. It's actually negative 2.6. So essentially, the center is the exact opposite of the number that you see located here and here. So the center of this circle is 13.4 comma negative 2.6, and the radius, remember this value in the equation is r squared. So r squared is equal to the number that you see here, 100. So the radius is not 100. We have to take the square root of both sides to solve for r. So the square root of 100 is 10. So it's technically plus or minus 10, but we don't use negative values in geometry. So we're going to use positive 10 as the radius. So let's just check this very quickly, make sure. So 13.4 and negative 2.6. And the radius we said was 10. And let's see if this is correct. It is. Good. Okay. I don't really see them giving any other types of questions. Maybe the numbers could be a little bit trickier. So like this one, for instance. Oh, okay. So this one is a little trickier. So the first thing that you see is there's no parentheses with x. So in this particular case, the x-coordinate of the vertex, when you just see x squared or y squared, if it was just y squared, is 0. So this is technically 0. So x, you could say this, because we don't see a number here, would be minus 0 squared. And if you were to like FOIL this out, it would come out to x squared. So that's kind of the math behind that. And then this one, it's pretty straightforward. It would just be the opposite of negative 2.25, so 2.25, positive 2.25. And then again, you would just take the square root of 196 or 169, so the square root of 196 over the square root of 169. I think that is 14 over 13. So a little bit different, but essentially the same concept. So this is kind of tricky right here. If you don't see a number next to x squared, it could say y squared. That means that the center coordinate for either x or y is 0. All right, let's look at the other problem set really quickly. So in this one, you're asked to graph a circle from its equation. So it's kind of a very similar type of problem to what we just saw, except you're just going to drag this circle around and to plot it. So here we have the equation of the circle as x plus 6 squared plus y plus 5 squared equals 9. So we know that the x coordinate, that the center, right, this is it's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So we know that the center of the circle is going to be the opposite of these numbers that we see in the parentheses. So the center is -6, -5. So we're going to start there. And then the radius, remember, this is r squared, so r squared equals 9. We take the square root of 9, so r is equal to 3. So the radius is 3. So I'm just going to drag this center to -6, -5, which is right there. Let's just check. Yep. And then I'm going to drag the circle 3 units. So I'm just going to check, is the radius 3? Yes. So I have 3 boxes from the center to each side of the circle. So therefore, this is the correct circle. Let's check really quickly. And yes, that's correct. Let's see if maybe there's one other one. No, they're all basically the same. But just be careful, again, like I was saying before, if you have some type of equation where there is no parentheses here, that indicates that the center coordinate for either the x or the y, in this case for the x, is 0. So just be careful with that. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will answer them. If you have any specific questions, please go to the tutoring meetings on Google Meet. Thank you.